Hello, I'm Xanthi. Welcome to our segment Inside Sandy Springs. Make sure and follow us on social media so you could find out what's new in the city. This past week was World Environment Day. I met with the city's Urban Forest Coordinator who shared what this day means from the ground up. And while we shed light on our open green spaces, one of our new trail systems has its official name. We bring you this and more from the city of Sandy Springs.
City Council has unveiled Springway as the official name of the Sandy Springs Trail System. Its original design was part of the Sandy Springs Trail Master Plan 4 years ago. Our city's Assistant Director of Recreation and Parks shared the progress of this elaborate project he has been involved in.
Springway. Well, it's a great name. It was voted on. I know the general public had an opportunity to vote on it. I know city staff were looking at it. And it really is a function of Sandy Springs and way as in a manner of movement. It's a great selected term. And we have a great opportunity near the river and making connections to the river with a trail network is fantastic.
This progress involves many along the way. The first trail segment at Morgan Falls Overlook Park originated in a collaborated effort between the City of Sandy Springs and the Path Foundation. We spoke with Pete Pellegrini about this exciting venture.
The leadership at the city is listening to the citizens. They're really implementing programs, both whether it's bonding or strategies within the department to take care of this network, to provide more amenities that makes the city of Sandy Springs that much more attractive.
This trail is yet a new way for citizens to benefit from our green open spaces, particularly our Morgan Falls Overlook Park, for many years to come.
When you're outdoors and you're working on trails, that's a lot of fun. And you recognize as an amenity that some of your work you'll be impacting people's lives for a long time, and that's very satisfying.
Earlier this week was Environment Day, a time to reflect on the environment and its care. I caught up with the city's Urban Forest Coordinator who brought us closer to an understanding of this day.
It's a really exciting day that was first established by the United Nations to really recognize not just the trees, but the entire environment as one system. If you look behind me, there is this beautiful magnolia tree, and I think this is a really great example of what an environment really is. Some people may look at the leaves, the flowers, or maybe even the branches, and everyone will be attracted to a different part of it. If we go back to satellite imagery from 150 years ago, you'll see that most of this land was flat, it was terraced, it was for farms and for plantations. And so all the trees around you are actually much younger than we expect. And so when we're talking about the environment, it's not just about what we see, but it's about the history of what happened before, the previous land use. And so today on World Environment Day, think about the ground you're standing on, the soil and the nutrients that it provides to create new plants, or even shade for our kids and grandparents. And so truly, when you look around, don't think about just what you see, but what it represents and what it can be in the future.
We hope you enjoyed some of the highlights happening in the city. Make sure to sign up for our newsletter, now available in English and in Spanish, and follow us on social media so you can stay up to date on news, events, and projects happening in Sandy Springs. I'll see you next time.